It has to be protected. Mr. Chairman, thank you for this hearing. Thank you for your indulgence. My time has well expired. Mr. Ranking Member, thank you. I yield.
Gentleman yields back. I now recognize Ms. McIver from, the gentlelady from New Jersey, Ms. McIver, for 5 minutes of questions.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman, and thank you to our ranking member, and thank you to each of our witnesses for being here today with us, especially you for missing your family vacation to be here. I hope you get back there soon to join them. Artificial intelligence is transforming the world we live in, we know. Every day we're learning new ways to harness its power. When used with caution, it can be a crucial tool in countering the cyber attacks that have become all too common on our critical infrastructure. I know how important this task is. I represent New Jersey's 10th Congressional District, and we have seen how fragile our critical infrastructure systems are. Under this administration, Newark Liberty Airport has experienced significant flight cancellations and general dysfunction. A cyber attack on top of this would be devastating. We must work to ensure that the American people can rely on critical infrastructure systems under any circumstance. AI could be part of that answer. So with that, I have a couple of questions for you, Mr. Fell. How can you as critical infrastructure owners and operators take advantage of AI to help them defend against relentless cyber attacks?
Thank you for the question. Critical infrastructure is an area that often has many challenges and, of course, receives a lot of attention from cyber threat actors. One of the things that is difficult for critical infrastructure providers is to understand the specific threats that they face as a result of a particular niche that they may have. And so while we broadly distribute as an industry a lot of general threat intelligence, understanding the context of what a specific actor and what specific threat intelligence means for you and your critical infrastructure industry is incredibly important to prioritize defense. This is one of the areas where we see generative AI closing the gap and surfacing and prioritizing the right security investment areas and the right security steps to take that are custom to a particular organization and not just applied with a broad brush.
Thank you for that. My second question is, can you explain how AI products can help close the cyber skills gap, and does Microsoft have any solutions currently available to help address the issue?
We believe it absolutely can, and we have seen it firsthand. As we look at diffusing more cyber knowledge throughout the community, generative AI is a great tool because it's an always-on teacher. And we're not waiting for bottlenecks of when is the subject matter expert available to teach the rest of us. And so by having some expertise available in the model itself, you can go to it on demand and receive assistance for the task at hand, just in time, just enough. And you can even ask it to explain itself 3 or 4 times and it won't get frustrated with you. So we find it's a great tool for learning. My kids use it for learning about cyber education all the time. Our employees use it. I assigned a task to an architect not too long ago. She came back to me a couple of days later and said, you know, I couldn't complete the task because I didn't have the requisite skills. I didn't know how to do X, Y, Z. I can't write code. And I said, well, we'll find someone to coach you on that. She said, no, I finished the project. Not a problem. I just used AI to assist. So we are seeing this firsthand, bolstering our own cybersecurity education and workforce development. We see this with our customers. And with Security Copilot, we've fielded a capability that anyone can tap into for that technical expertise at a moment's notice.
Thank you for that. And you talked a little bit about this in the next question I'm going to ask, but if you can, explore a little bit more with it, what testing goes into your AI tools to ensure that they are secure and do not introduce more vulnerabilities into the ecosystem that, can be exploited?
Thank you for the question. We test at many different layers and using many different methods. So there is the focus on the model itself. Obviously, we test the model, we examine the model, we scan the model, ensure that there's no malware in it, those types of things. But as we move up the stack, we also scan the system, because AI is more than just the model, it's the system that you build around it. And the guardrails that were mentioned in earlier oral testimony are an important part of that process as well. So we do static scans of a variety of kinds, we do dynamic scans as well, rigorous testing, but then also testing against baselines and seeing when those baselines change with version control. And finally, you can't do better than having AI red teams, the humans that come in and question your assumptions, that pound on the infrastructure, and use novel techniques to try and expose weaknesses. This is an area where we see it's necessary to continue to innovate, but the results so far have been fantastic.
Thank you so much for that, Mr. Fell. With that, I yield back.